Hey everybody, sorry, it's a little bit hard to see with the light behind me, so I don't know how to fix that part. So anyway, sorry. Welcome. This is our first time live streaming on Facebook too, or excuse me, on YouTube. So now you can follow us on YouTube. So this is my first time doing it. I think I got it all set up, so I'm excited. So take a look at us on YouTube as well. The more followers we get on YouTube, it'll help us as well. And so just totally excited. Okay. So let's talk about what's coming up. Okay. Because I know a lot of people have asked about what's going to happen. What do we need to do? So, yeah, it's time to start discussing the matters at hand. So, let me just share my screen real quick here with everybody. I hope you're all doing great and having a good night. I am. My Bills won yesterday. Of course, I told everybody I was a big Buffalo Bills fan, so no need to hide that one. Okay, so here we go. Let's dive into it. So, and as usual, look at that shocker. Okay, for some reason, whenever I do this little update, it likes to erase the map on me every time, and I fight it every single time. This like the computer and I go at it back and forth. I feel like I have it all planned. So here we go. So this is the snowfall total that they're talking about. Now, again, these are only preliminary, and these aren't actually 100% because, as we know, this is still a couple of days out. But as you see, some of the snowfall rates have actually dropped 3.6 inches. But in kind of parts of Weld County, you can see 7, 8, 9, 10 inches of snow in Weld County, in western Weld County. So we'll see how it all plays out on that map. Okay. So let's look at the other one here real quick. And I'm going to change the model run to go to an older one. This is only the most recent one. It's not completely loaded yet. So and I'm going to show you one that just finished, about an hour or so ago. So don't panic. It's not like way behind or anything. So I promise it's pretty close to being on time. So it's just once it gets that new model in, I'm able to show it to you. So let me change the sector here really quick. All righty, here we go. Let's make it move. Again, I had it all ready to go, and it just, cleaned itself out. So there's 84 hours out. As you can see, there's a couple of swaths of snow here that still kind of make me wonder, look at this, like a bullseye of nothing there. And then you see Morgan County, excuse me, Weld County, Washington County, Yuma County. They kind of have a swath of snow right through here. Again, that could be 4 to 6 inches of snow in this range, in this area. But again, notice the northern parts of Morgan County and parts of northeastern Weld and Logan may not get much at all. Okay, so we'll see how things pan out in regards to that. Let's take a look at the winds, though. Okay, and again, my apologies, had it all set up, ready to go. I was nice and excited, and it just decided to clear itself out. So it always does it every single time. So I'm just going to change sectors again one more time, which is easy to do. Okay, and here we go. I forget I have my mouse now. So let's make it move. There you go. See the bottom drop out there, everybody. Yes, that's the cold, severe cold coming in. Okay, so now this one here on this model, on the name, it shows colder. It doesn't show as cold as temperatures as the other ones. This one's about minus 14, minus 15. Okay, and those are some of the overnight lows and stuff. And you can see how it's just, sorry, hit the wrong button. Okay, you can see how it even has a little warming spell overnight, and then of course, as you can see, it changes. It starts over, and it only goes about 80 hours out, so that's when it stops. So again, it doesn't give the full amount of what we're going to see. This one here does a little bit better on the euro, so we'll make this guy move a little bit more. And let's take a look at those surface temperatures. Here they go. You're going to watch it just bottom drop out right there. Okay, so you can see negative 16, negative 14. So these are temperatures that it thinks might occur in this area. Look at some of these lows here, minus 10. I think I saw one on this chart that was minus 25. Yeah, there we go. Let's see if I can make that move back one more time. Right there. So minus 25, Eastern Morgan County, Washington County, minus 21. Logan County, minus 20. Those are temperatures, surface temperatures. Those are not wind chills, okay? So that's kind of where everything's going to fall into play on the winds. So let's take a look at the latest from the National Weather Service. Of course, they're really awesome to have all their stuff out there and got to share their stuff. Life-threatening cold is coming. Okay, these are wind chill forecasts for the upcoming week, guys. Minus 47 wind chill in Fort Morgan. Sterling, got to beat us, don't you? Negative 49. Julesburg, negative 50. Holyoke, negative 52. Guys in Lyman, check this out. My friends in Lyman, you're looking at wind chills, possibly minus 60 below zero. Wind chills. One of the worst cold snaps in 30 years will arrive Wednesday evening. Okay. This is incredible, incredible cold, folks. So again, it's telling you here, avoid outside activities. Make sure you wear the appropriate clothing, a hat and gloves. You probably want to have a little bit more than that. With these wind chills, it's only going to take about 5 minutes for you to experience hypothermia, okay, and getting some frostbite. Okay, this is the extreme cold impacts. These are the wind chills for the Northeast Plains, Thursday to Friday. Okay, Friday morning, Thursday 6 a.m., Friday around 6 a.m. Wind chills of 30 to 60 below out here in the Northeast Plains. I-25 corridor, you're looking at 25 to negative 40. Okay, look at the foothills. They're minus 15 to minus 35. And the mountains are actually going to be a little warmer at minus 25 to minus 45 for wind chills. Okay, so this is going to be really cold. Here's our predicted snowfall confidence right now. 1 to 3 inches out here, 1 to 4. You can see a little bit more out by Holyoke and Julesburg, excuse me. And then here's that wind chill chart, guys. Right here is where they're circling. Okay, 5 to 10 minutes is all it's going to take for frostbite. So let's look at a few things to help us. Extreme cold home defense. 1, freezing pipes. Open your sink cabinet doors to let the warm air in and wrap exposed pipes and disconnect any hoses. Okay, if you haven't done so, I've already done that, but get them disconnected. Pipe bursts. Know where your water shut-off valve is so you can turn it off quickly, because if it gets too cold, those pipes are going to burst on you. Power outage. Check your emergency kit for working batteries, lights, and radios. That's some great advice right there. I also want to talk about our dogs, okay? As you know, I'm a dog lover. My mother will tell you she can't stand that. And my mom, and don't get me wrong, my mom likes dogs because she had a dog. We had a dog when we were younger. But, you know, now she's like, they're just a pain. But cold weather tips. Provide shelter for dogs. Bring all pets indoors. Ensure pets have a warm blanket to lie on. And ensure there's plenty of food and water. Ensure antifreeze and bleach are out of reach. Don't let them dogs get a hold of any of that stuff. And check under and around your vehicle before leaving as wild stray animals. Try to stay warm there. So you don't want to fire up the vehicle and have a cat under there or anything like that. So just remember that's going to happen possibly. Recognize the signs. If your pet is shivering, whining, anxious, or unusually slow, they're at risk of hypothermia. So just be careful, okay? Shelter and a dry bedding. Get them in a nice warm pillow. If you got doggy pillows, pull them out. Let them lounge in it all day long. So there's for our pets. What can we do to prepare? Repair or replace any stripping around your windows right now is your chance. Okay, you got a couple of days, okay, till this comes in. Plumbing, air conditioners, electrical, gas lines. Use caulk or insulation around all cracks, holes, and other openings in exterior walls, and let the faucets drip just a little bit to prevent freezing pipes. So that night, just let them drip a little bit. Yeah, it's going to cost your water bill a tiny bit more, but it's worth it to save your pipes. You don't want the major damage. So that night, just kind of let it slightly drip, and that'll keep the faucets moving, and open those cabinet doors to keep that warm air in. Well-insulated basements and crawl spaces will help protect the pipes. Close foundation vents and windows to basements. Wrap vulnerable pipes with pipe insulation. So like my wife has the dryer in the dryer room, that's going to freeze up, okay? So you might want to go ahead and wrap that. That way it doesn't let the cold air, because that it's going to freeze it, so it's going to send the cold air in the basement. So you want to wrap that and cover it up if you're not going to use your dryer that day, and then just let it stay there and keep wrapped until the extreme cold goes away. Okay. Know where your water shutoff valve is, which we talked about. Air inside walls where pipes are can be much colder. Let me start over. Air inside walls where pipes are can be much colder than the air inside the room. So remember to set the thermostat at a reasonable temperature, even if you'll be away from home. Okay, and keep the bathroom and kitchen cabinet doors open, okay, to let the warm air circulate around the pipes. Close your fireplace flue damper when you're not using it. Okay, so if you have the old fireplace and all that stuff, be prepared for that as well. So let's look at the forecast. Here we go. Wind chill watch, of course, is in effect Wednesday night until Friday. And it's pretty different when they put this out there. But let's look at some of the temperatures. Wednesday, it's going to move in this storm. Slight chance of snow, like I said, 1 to 3 inches, 1 to 4 in spots, and patchy blowing snow. It's going to be blustery, folks. Okay, so let's look at Wednesday night temperatures. You're looking at around, or Wednesday high temperature going to be 39, but it's going to drop on us by 11 o'clock Wednesday night. You're going to see low temperatures around minus 20. Minus 20. Okay, with north wind at 18 to 25 miles an hour and gusting to 38. Wow. Okay, that's dangerously cold. That's at 60 to below zero, 50 to 60 below zero type wind chill. Okay, snow mainly before 11, of course, is what it's saying for Wednesday night. Thursday, patchy blowing snow between 8 a.m. and noon. Mostly sunny and cold. This is the trick. It's going to trick us badly. Right now, it's saying a temperature of minus 5 for the high temperature. The high. It's going to be balmy that day. So have the sunscreen, everything ready to go. Minus 5. I think it's going to be lower personally, but I could be wrong. That's just what I'm looking at. Okay. Thursday night, patchy blowing snow between 8 and noon. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Mostly clear with low around minus 21 and blustery. Blustery means windy. So we don't know how much wind is going to go, but even if it's 15, 20 miles an hour, guys, it's going to make it feel in the negative 40s and 50s. Okay. So Friday, hey, we're going to heat up. We're going to go into a heat wave. We're having a heat wave, a tropical heat wave, as they said in the movie. Cold and a high of 8. Yes, 8. Friday night, the minus 13. Now, here's the benefit, or the good news. Sorry, not benefit. Good news. Saturday, boom, we bounce right up to 27. So we'll see a swing of about 40 to 50 degrees from Friday night, or from Friday into Saturday. And it's only going to be 27. But for us, you can't beat that. Let's look at Christmas Day. Right now, mostly sunny and a high. Look at this high, guys. 43 degrees. That's not bad for Christmas Day. So we'll see if that temperature and that forecast still holds. Let's look at the hourly graph for everybody. Let's start with tomorrow. I did move it up just a little bit just so people could see this. Okay, because a lot of people are saying, when's it going to start? When's it going to start? When's it going to give me a start time? So this is what they're predicting. Excuse me, the Weather Service is saying. Wednesday around 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning is when the first chances of snow might come through. Okay, it's going to pick up its snow intensity probably around 5 or 6 o'clock is what the forecast is. That's not my concern. It's right up here. Look at this. You'll see it's going to be 29 degrees at 4 p.m., but by 7 o'clock, it's going to be 4 degrees. And then by 10 o'clock, it's going to be negative 10. But look at these wind chills, folks. 37, 39 below, 42 below zero. Okay, that is by 4 a.m. on Wednesday night into Thursday morning. So that's where things are going to change. So just be prepared for it all to happen. Okay. It's going to be crazy, crazy cold. So let's take a look at the chats. I know, Keisha, I wish I could, but can't beat that one. Sorry. At least it's not heavy snow. Mark, I'm sorry. I know you're not a Bills fan. You're probably a Broncos fan, which I understand. And they do need a home right now. So you can still cheer for the Bills, though, okay? Because the Broncos are out of the playoffs. And you guys all hate the Chiefs, so you can cheer for my Bills to beat the Chiefs at least. So that's a good thing. So just remember, guys, get prepared. Now's the time to be prepared. Don't wait until Thursday, because, you want to have the house sealed up by then and nice and cold or nice and warm in here. Throw those blankets all over the place, and don't forget to check those CO2 alarms. I cannot stress that enough, okay? So, oh gosh, Mark, you just ruined my night. You're a Kansas City fan? Oh my goodness. Oh God, he's a Patrick Mahomes fan. That's okay. That's okay. My Kansas friends out there too. I know you guys are Mahomes fans, so I'm okay with that. But just have everything ready to go, guys. Okay. We got to be safe. Get those CO2 alarms. Like I said, check the batteries, make sure they're in good standing, make sure it even works. A lot of people don't even check that. And a lot of times people pull that battery out because of the cooking stuff. So get prepared. Okay. Hey, all right. Somebody for the bills there. I love it. Way to go, Selena. Okay. So yes. And Richard, thanks again for stressing. Bring those pets inside. I cannot stop stressing that enough. So, all right. So there's the wind chill watch. It's scrolling across the bottom. And when we have another live report, I'll try to give another one tomorrow. That's as we're getting way closer to this cold event. And I do have a fear that it's going to get colder than what they're showing right now. Not a lot, but even 3 or 4 degrees is a lot for us. And I do still think there's a toss up on the snowfall amounts. I've seen a couple of them say more, a couple of them say less. So we will see. I did see one thing that was kind of interesting, though, I want to say before I go, was Thursday, it's going to be clear, but you might see crystals falling from the sky. It's non-accumulating ice crystals, they're saying, just because it's so cold. So you might see, if you're a photographer and you want to get out, even though I think you're crazy if you're going out, you might want to get those. So Mark says the only pets I have outside is my chickens. Well, if you got the lights, that would be good. The heating lamps sometimes help, but just be careful with those ones. So, all right. Whew. Thank you so much for following us. Again, we're now on YouTube. It's got it connected. So you can follow us on YouTube now if you want to watch us there. And like I said, I'm just so excited that we're there. Like us up, share us up. I'll put the YouTube link up there. Yes, Richard, that's what I was saying. Do the heat lamps. I'll put the link up there for YouTube. So if you can't watch us on Facebook, and if you have YouTube, you can follow us there as well, because we're so excited that we have both channels up and running. And I'm streaming both simultaneously. So what you see me here is happening on YouTube as well. So that's all I have for everybody. You guys need to be extra careful out there. I know it took about 20 minutes. So yes, I am moving up in the world, Richard. Thank you. Yes, we're getting better. We're getting better. And our Facebook rewards have been awesome too. So Facebook has done really good by giving us the bonus rewards as well. So it has been awesome. And we've had viewers that have been giving us stars, and it has just made a huge difference for us as well. So we are so excited, and things are going well for us. So thank you, everybody. Everybody be careful out there. If you have any questions, send them to us on our Facebook message. Sometimes we try to catch them as quick as we can, but sometimes it just gets so tied up and I don't catch it. So I try to have Austin keep an eye on it too. So be patient if we don't answer you. Sometimes if you want an answer right away, it's hard because if I'm in class, I can't answer you quickly. But I will try to get to the messages. I do check them every night. It just sometimes takes me a little while. So, all right, there we go. That's it. Stay safe out there. Be careful and protect yourself from the elements. Okay. Everybody have a great night. Take care. Go Bills.